The year was 1899. My great-grandfather was barely in his 20s when the British led an invasion into the Esan kingdoms that lasted for 7 years. By now, the Esan people were aware of the 1897 British punitive expedition in Benin. Instead of willingly surrendering to the enemy forces, the people organized themselves to fight for their land. This British military campaign was part of a broader campaign to assert dominance over Nigeria following the 1884 Berlin Conference. They were busy displacing traditional rulers, looting local treasuries, and selling them abroad to cover their military campaigns. The British colonial armies underestimated the Esan people but found Esan land harder to conquer than the Benin Kingdom. They soon found themselves embroiled in protracted conflicts with the Esan people, who defied expectations by mounting fierce resistance against the invading forces. The first kingdom to be attacked by the British was the Kingdom of Ekpon in April 22, 1899. Ekpon launched a fierce resistance against the British invasion leading to months of skirmishes. On April 29, 1899, 7 days later, the Kingdom of Ekpon led an ambush of the British camp at Okwim. At this same time, British launched a conquest into Irwa, which descended into a guerrilla warfare. This guerrilla warfare method was so successful that other Asian kingdoms adopted it, and this led British forces to retreat and did not invade Asian land again until 1901. The British colonial invasion of Uromi started on March 16, 1901. They were armed with over 200 troops, cannons, and shotguns. Under the military command of Prince Okoji I, Uromi resisted fiercely for more than 50 days. The British then realized that Uromi was nigh impenetrable without native help and shifted their focus to capturing Akolo, the energy of Uromi, expecting it would weaken the resistance of Uromi fighters. The news of his father's capture so angered Prince Okoji that he vengefully hunted and killed the captain of the British troops before reinforcements were brought to Uromi. However, intelligence reports revealed to the British that it was Prince Okoji, not the captured king, who was the driving force behind the resistance. Okoji's refusal to surrender and the continued resistance forced the British to seek a truce. Okoji, lured by the promise of his father's release, not knowing that the British had already killed him in a Madokian village, attended a peace meeting only to be arrested, tried, and found guilty of inciting resistance. In April 1901, 1 month into the war in Uromi, he was banished to Calabar, where he met Oba Ovenramon, the exiled Oba of Benin. Even his exile did not stop the guerrilla warfare in Uromi that in the same year, the British were forced to release Prince Okoji.
Finally, in 1906, Esan land submitted to British rule, and the 34 kingdoms became the Esan division in the British colony of Nigeria.